Morning stream, guys. Morning. Good morning. Hop in today, conversate, run my mouth. But this is what I call the day off stream. I guess it's what I call it, the day off stream. But other than that, I come to talk and chew gum at the same time, and I don't have no bubble gum. I know it's early for most of you guys because you guys probably still in school. But that's all right. The show must go on. It has to go on. It has no choice but to go on. Give me a round of applause introducing your host, Gambit. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be your humble host for today. And what we have on the topics for today, not much because I'm just here, and I'm waiting for somebody to join in, chat, anything. Guess we're gonna listen to some fart sounds. Guess tells a couple of jokes. And I don't know. But my honest opinion, I think my streams be a bit boring. I don't really have a whole setup yet. And it's like I said, it's gonna take some time, guys. So just bear with me. Cause right now, I know it's boring. I know it's quiet. And good morning. Who's ever in here? Hit the like button. But yeah, I know it's boring right now, so just bear with me, you guys. The longer you guys stick around, you guys will witness greatness. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked out the cartoons or the shorts or anything like that, go ahead and check them out. Subscribe if you want to. For the 4 people that's in here, how you guys doing? The not so I'm real. How you doing? I'm real. How you doing today, man? I hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I'm just starting off my day in the morning, my first morning stream on my day off. So I'm trying to get in more of the feel of doing more streams and showing my face. Because for a while I was just making cartoons and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm trying to like show more of myself, conversate a little bit more, talk to you guys, get to know you guys and stuff like that. For the 14 people in here, hit the like button, subscribe, or just go ahead and watch the cartoons. But yeah, uh, I'm having planning on making cartoons for today, but I'm trying to like build up off some ideas. How you doing, Aggie Kerman? How you doing? How everybody doing today? If I don't get a chance to read you guys' chat, how you doing today? Matt sir, how you doing? Aggie, how you doing? Everybody, how you doing on this grateful Thursday? But yeah, you guys want to go ahead and look at the cartoons? Go ahead and look at the cartoons. But if you want to talk about anything or my honest opinion, I want to make up a debate topic. Like, do you guys think Caesar's Legion would be good for the Mojave Wasteland? In my honest opinion, I think so. I had like a whole bunch of details and why I think the Caesar's Legion would be good for the Mojave, but that's up to you to critique me. But other than that, like for the few people in here, stick around, join in. Mysterious stranger, if you out there, I'll be here all day if you come through, man. Oh, you from Russia? Uh dang. What boy. What boy. Cartoons I make. As far as I don't know Russian. I just know one Russian word, and that's what? Niet, and that's no, right? But other than that, I don't know any Russian. I'm sorry, bro. But shouts out to you and from Russia. Salute to Russia. But yeah, for the 8 people that's in here, hit the like button. But yeah, like I said, I make Vault Boy cartoons. You guys don't understand me. I make Vault Boy cartoons. If you guys want to watch, go ahead and watch. But yeah, man, like, or anything, any type of games you guys like to play, or like, like what you guys been playing, what you guys have planned for the weekend, or like, just tell me anything. Like, I'm here for you guys, and I want to get to know you guys, and I'm for you guys. And like I said, and like I keep on saying, this channel is more for you guys than it's for me. You know, I'm just here just to fill the void, and this is just a hobby, and this is just fun for me, And like when I have like a lot of things going on in my head, this is what I want to do, just to let it out. But yeah, everybody, like, how's everybody Thursday morning going? Even all the way from Russia, from I don't know what this is. I apologize, Russia, but yeah, just let me know how everybody's day going. Everybody hit the like button. I know I don't have a lot of going on, but like I said, we're gonna listen to some fart sounds, and we got 6 people in the chat, so we're gonna make a quick applause. My bad. But yeah, like, how long have you guys been playing Fallout? Like, what was your first Fallout game? Fallout 1, Fallout 2, Fallout 3, Fallout 4. My first Fallout game was Fallout 3. Like, when I first played Fallout 3, I thought it was a breath of fresh air. Like, it was something different, especially when you went into VATS. But my only thing with Fallout 3 is just it's not like New Vegas. New Vegas is like 10 times better. I don't know what makes New Vegas better than all the Fallouts. And I think New Vegas is way better than Fallout 4. For the 3 people in the live, hit the like button. Stick around. I know it's boring right now, and I know everything's quiet. But yeah, give you guys a pat on the back for sticking around with me. I'm gonna give you guys an applause. Give you guys an applause real fast. So hold on. Just bear with me. Thank you guys for joining Gambit's 6th live stream. I'm gonna give you guys another applause. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But yeah, and I know I have to work on being more commutative and more engaging, and like working better with my monologues, if that's what they call it. But yeah, like right now I'm in this room, type quiet, look like it's about to rain. No, it's not about to rain, but we're all here and we're all here together. But yeah, for the people that's in here, For the one person that's in here, stick around with me, man. Join, watch the cartoons, do whatever. I don't care what you guys do. Listen to me talk. Let me listen to your problems. Like I might not have the best insight, but I probably will like help you understand your problems or whatever. So just let me know what you guys going through or anything. We can talk about anything. I'm basically like an online therapist, and I'm not even qualified for it. But I'm here. I'm here for you guys, like you guys are here for me, and I appreciate the three people that are in here. And if you guys haven't hit the like button, subscribe, whatever, offend me, say anything, just let me know that you guys love the content. And like I said, for the one person that's in here, give yourself a pat on the back. Yeah, online therapist. I'm not even qualified for it. Sup, Chris? And like, this also helps me too because like, I don't like really talk to a lot of people. So the best thing, I'm not saying I'm a real online therapist, but like when somebody like has like issues or like there was a person here yesterday. He was sad that his mom passed away, and I was just trying to tell him like as much as I can to make him feel better. Like don't keep on dwelling on something that you can't control. Like we all can't fight death. Like there's ways that we can prevent it, but other than that, like don't make yourself feel something that you really can't control. Yeah, it's a great thing to have empathy, but I try not to have too much empathy because empathy turns to like manipulation, you know? So you want to be careful on that too. But yeah, it's good to have empathy. But yeah, like I said, I never lost a parent, so I can only imagine through a certain extent of how he feels, and that's like if he needs me to be a listening ear or him listen to me, help him out, or to cope. That's all that matters, you know, because every, everybody just wants somebody to talk to. Everybody wants somebody to talk to, you know. Nobody wants to be ignored, act like they're invisible or anything like that. But one thing I do know it is pretty hard, like to tell, like even your family members, like what's going on with you. So I guess it probably would be, I wouldn't say easier, but a stranger to tell you your problems because you have no attachment to him, and he's not going to judge you. I'm not going to judge you for whatever, you know. But yeah, like I said, just stick around with me. I know it's boring. I'm trying to work on getting a laptop, probably an HP or a Dell. Probably not like this week, probably next week. Sometimes within this month or next month, because I at least want to have like a decent content streaming setup. And right now, my room look like shit. And I'm gonna just be honest with you. It looks like crap. But yeah, just stick around with me for these next what? Just at least stick around with me for an hour. Like, what games you guys like to play? If you guys enjoy the cartoons, like, do you enjoy them or not? Can I make them better? Critique me, challenge me. Like, let me know what you guys want me to know. You know, because like I said, I am Gambit. I am your host for today, and I enjoy the two people in here. That's great, and I enjoy the three people in here. What the NBA and NFL teams do you like? Honestly, I haven't looked at the NBA in a while. Like since my favorite team is Boston, But since Boston won their last finals, I haven't looked at it since. But NFL, I don't really have a favorite team. I'll look at it if like family gathering stuff like that. But other than that, I don't engage in football. But Lakers and Eagles for me. The Lakers, they need to give up LeBron, man. I'm sorry, but Luka Doncic and AR, they make the team for what it is, and it's like LeBron James, he's good. Don't get me wrong, LeBron James, he's still good, but it's like I'm sorry, dude, you gotta retire, bro. You're in the way, bro. Don't get me wrong, he's still a great player. 40 years old, over 40 years old, still dunking, but you gotta go, bro. But yeah, just stick around with me for a little bit, man, and let me know. But yeah, my favorite team is Boston. But I be catching like little highlights and clips from now and then. Other than that, I don't be trying to like engage in looking at it. I've been a Lakers fan before LeBron was in, man. You've been a Lakers fan probably since Kobe, Jerry West, since Shaq, who else they had? Magic. And that's one thing about the Lakers. The Lakers always been a great team. The Lakers always been a great team. It's a star-studded team, not just because it's in LA, just because like what they made the league for what it is today as far as like mid 90s. So how old are you? How old are you, Chris? But yeah, I've been a Boston fan since goddamn since they won the 2018, since the big three. Since the original big three. And then that big three was so like 43. Yeah, I'm 32. But yeah, that big three was so like I wouldn't say overrated. It wasn't overrated at all. Like with KG, you had Ray Allen, and then you had Chris Paul, and then you had a young Rajon Rondo. That was like the most perfect like role playing group that you've seen in NBA history, in my opinion. In my opinion. But Boston always had a decent role playing group. I'm gonna say in the 90s, like after Bird got injured, they sucked. You didn't hear nothing about Boston in the 90s. But like the 80s, when they had Robert Parrish, Kevin McHale, and all of them, they was like the best backcourt in history, the best front court in history. 2010, my Lakers beat the Celtics in the finals. Yeah, yeah, I remember that. I definitely remember that. That was Kobe like. Kobe was a different animal, especially after all that come from the 81 point game and all that. He was a different animal. Like rest in peace to Kobe. But yeah, Larry Bird was an absolute beast. Larry Bird will like tell you like I'm about to shoot over here and he will make it. Like yeah, I'm gonna shoot behind my back through the free throw line, hit it off the wall, hit the corner of the backboard, and then it's gonna go in. You're like, really? You're like, really, man? But yeah, that's one thing about Bird. He knew how to talk shit. And nowadays it's like Paul Gasol, Ron Artest. Paul Gasol, I see Paul Gasol. He was like a great field coach to me personally. He was like a great court coach. That as well as fucking LeBron, not LeBron, but Kobe. But I see Paul Gasol. He was like a great court coach, on the floor coach. But yeah, that Lakers roster and with Ron Artest, Meta World Peace. Yeah, they were something else back in the day. But basketball ain't the same like it used to be, man. I like don't get me wrong. It's great that they can shoot threes from anywhere. But I'm like, come on, man. I don't want to keep on seeing this. And don't get me wrong, Stephen Curry is a beast. He's an animal. He's great. But I'm like, yo, like he's the single person that changed. Yeah, they soft serve. They soft served ice cream. Like they barely want to dunk. They don't want to go in a hole. They don't want to play defense. I'm like, yo, this is the reason why Bam Adebayo got 83 points and y'all upset. You guys are upset this man made 83 points because y'all been playing soft defense. And y'all played against who? The Wizards? Come on, man, be real. Be real. Wizards is like the worst team in the league right now. They will always be the worst team in the league. And I don't think that they can get fucking what's his face? Jordan Poole. I don't even think they got Jordan Poole anymore. But yeah, other than that, yeah, like you said, they soft now, man. They don't want to dunk. They don't want to play defense. And like Patrick Beverly was like the last real defensive player, and he's out the league. And don't get me wrong, I'm not even Pat Beverly. Draymond Green. They're like the like last few defensive players that you will ever see. Because the NBA is changing. The NBA is changing. And like I don't think I'll be able to keep on watching the way it is. Yeah, like you got Wembenyama, 6'7", shooting threes. He take a step, he already at the court. Like what? Come on, man, I'm done. He's already a freak of nature without even. And they already say God bless you with some talents. God bless this man with all the talents. He's tall. He can shoot. He can dunk. He can run. Yeah, he always been an animal on defense. Patrick Beverly, he always been an animal. He always been an animal. But yeah, but Wembanyama, this man like tall. He shoot threes. Like, come on, man. Like, wasn't the created, wasn't the created player. This is what basically that he is to a certain extent. He's a created player. Like somebody just manufactured him on the 2K line. Yeah, Joker's on a whole nother level. And the crazy thing about it, that's not basketball. He don't even care about basketball. Like we already know this man don't care about basketball. He care about his horses. And that's one thing about those guys that been raised in Serbia. They have a whole different outlook on life. Like they grew up cold. They have to work on a farm. And that's as far as I know is that. But other than that, like you have to be on a whole nother level. Just to I'm not even saying just to be in the league, but just to be anywhere. Fuck it. But the rookie of the year, what his name? Knuppel. They play for Charlotte. He's a monster. He is a monster. The first rookie to hit over 253s in his rookie year. He is a monster. I ain't never witnessed no. And I understand like they shooting threes, but nobody never witnessed that in like history. This man 3-point is unmatched. Like they're gonna end up comparing him to Stephen Curry in the future. They they talk bad about Luca and his defense and how can anyone ignore the offense he play. Yeah, that's one. Yeah, Luca Doncic is like how he play. He play like I don't want to say Magic Johnson because Magic Johnson got his own play style, but like it's like when he play, he see it's like he see the future or something. Like when he play, it's like he know what he gonna do it before he even do it. You know what I'm talking about. It's like he played like he already got everything in plan, everything in motion, and that's one thing I can enjoy about watching on Luka Doncic. Like he played like he's working ahead of time. I'm like, yo, you can't keep up with a person like that. And if you get like Jokic and Luca and like the rookie Canople on the team and Cooper Flag, man, those guys are going to be monsters. Yeah, same thing with Jokic. It's like they can see ahead of time. I don't know what it is, the perception or they can see into the future. I don't know what it is, but it's amazing how they play. And don't get me wrong, like LeBron James and all those other guys, Kevin Durant, like they can play, but it's like how Jokic and Luca play. They play like they're on like they playing like 3D chess on some type of level. You know what I'm talking about? It's like they literally like playing like on 3D chess. Like I ain't never really like seen people play like that before. Like I'm usually used to seeing, know what I'm saying, the main, know what I'm saying, dunking, you scoring, passing. Yeah, you see a good like a little trick pass and little, know what I'm saying, little this and like that. But these guys do it like on a whole nother level. Yeah, those European players, they're different. They're way different. Way different. But that's also another thing. Is like the fouling part. The preparation from other countries is way different than here. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah. And that's also one thing that us as Americans don't really like understand because we think we're the best. I'm like, dude, there's like other countries, other people that's like years ahead of us, far better than us. But we just see us because, you know what I'm saying, we're Americans. There ain't nothing wrong with that. We're supposed to see ourselves as better. But I'm like other country, you gotta think about it. Ginobili with the Euro step. You even had Steve Nash. Steve Nash. Come on. Like, even though Steve Nash was from Canada, but like it's that is that type of playing style that makes the game worth watching too. Cause don't get me wrong, everybody enjoys Jordan dunking from the free throw line. Everybody enjoy that, but everybody also want to see like the skill set, the technique, the how do you know what I'm saying? How do you beat your defender? Yeah, yeah, that's one thing too. Discipline unmatched. Their discipline is very unmatched. And then from here in America, like yeah, Tony Parker, Tim Duncan, they all from Tony Parker from France, Tim Duncan from the Caribbeans. But that's one thing, yeah. Like from here, like we're so spoiled. Like we don't really get the discipline until like that college level, you know? That college level going to the NBA level. That's when the discipline really sets in. And like, don't get me wrong, like when somebody's paying you, when the team's paying you like over like $300 million, don't matter what, 300, $200 million, 20 million, 50 million, like to a certain extent, like your body don't belong to you no more. Like you are now bred and made for that team and team and corporation and industrial projects. Have you really watched Jordan play? If I did watch Jordan, it was the late 90s and it was the last dance. And I was a little kid and I was watching it with my cousin. And I did not know who the hell Jordan was. Because I was born in 94. 94 from 98. I at least have to be 4 years old to see the last dance. But I remember like little glimpses and glimmers. But yeah, if I, but mainly I watched Jordan when he was playing, you know, for the Wizards. That's the Jordan I remember. Retired Jordan. Old man Jordan. 40-year-old Jordan. But yeah, uh but as far as in his prime and like witnessing like how you witnessed Jordan, nah, I haven't witnessed Jordan like how you witnessed Jordan. I had to go on YouTube and find the highlights. Cause what you said you're 43, so you seen, bro, he's the best ever to play. No doubt, no doubt. But you know, people gonna critique that, right? They always gonna critique that. And I don't want to get into the critiques, but to a certain extent, it's like, it do kind of make sense. But it's like, I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into it. But yeah, Scottie Pippen he's butt hurt because he's the second role player. I'm like, dude, you gotta understand, you want Jordan, bro. Like you was good, you was great. Don't get me wrong, you was great. You was a championship contender. You was a playoff contender. Especially when Jordan left and after when you left and went to the Trailblazers. But other than that, like you ain't Jordan, bro. 7 finals and finals MVP, 9 defense players. Yeah, like and what Scottie Pippen was known for being defensive player of the year. Like, come on, like Scottie, you can't be mad that you're second best from the '90s, nigga. And then, excuse my language, but yeah, not only that, like you make yourself look bad. You make yourself look bad, dude. Like, stop that. Like, y'all been on teams for like 15 years of y'all career, and all of a sudden you upset because, and it's probably something way deeper, probably because Jordan's son and Larissa Pippen or whatever. But it's just grow up. Dude, like 50 years old and still can't get over that. And it's a lot of players that knew they were supposed to be on the team, but never. Like, just think of DeRozan. He was playing for the Raptors for years. For years. Traded him away. And they got Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi Leonard gave him a championship and bounced. Kawhi Leonard gave him a championship and bounced. I just thought that was just crazy. Like, dang. Like, Kawhi Leonard did something in one season what DeRozan couldn't do in 9 years, in 9 seasons. And yeah, does it hurt? Yeah, it hurts. Cause yeah, he probably like feel like shoot, that should have been me. But should have been you. You probably not as good as Kawhi. Probably not as good as Kawhi. But yeah, you probably not as good as Kawhi. Oh yeah, the bad boys was a problem. They was Jordan worst nightmare. See, they said whenever Jordan go up, take his ass down. Said whenever he goes up, take his ass down. Cause yeah, I mean, to a certain extent, like he's gonna dunk on you. He's gonna embarrass you. He's gonna leave you where you at. So yeah. And yeah, we're gonna try to get in this hit. And then you had Dennis Rodman. He was so annoying. So you just had all those components just to make the a nightmare for Jordan. And then you also got Isaiah Thomas, the first butt hurt one of the first butt hurt players that Jordan came across. I understand that you from Chicago, man. Don't get me wrong, man. I understand Isaiah Thomas from Chicago, and Jordan end up becoming the king of Chicago, and you end up becoming the man of Detroit. So don't think. I understand how you feel. I would have been upset too. Like this is my city, and this man, like man, forget Jordan. You'll be like, man, forget Jordan. But yeah, that's one thing about the league, man. It's business. It's just business. It's strictly business. And when you know that, you'll be all right. Just knowing that it's strictly business and nothing but business. You just sign a contract and that's it. Jordan beat all the greatest teams, players, beat Bird, Magic, etc. Uh, but I would say this: if Bird would have never got injured in that 91 season, 99-91 season, the Bulls would have never made it to the finals in that 91 season. If Celtics, if Magic, if Larry Bird would have never got injured, Chicago would have never made it to that 91 season. And that's facts. That's facts. It took Bird to have a back injury just to just for Jordan to rise up. So yeah, you can say Jordan beat all the top teams. Yeah. But some of it is by default. Some of it is by default. And Magic, and if Larry Bird, and if think about it, Larry Bird and Magic wouldn't never got sick or anything like that, they still would have been dominating. Yeah, Jordan would have still been there, but he wouldn't have the. I think he wouldn't have the notoriety like he would now, like he did back then. Jordan got 6 rings, 7. Let me look this up. I thought he had 6 rings. Only person I think that got 7 rings is Robert Horry. And that's because he played for different teams throughout his career. That's the only person I think that got over 7 rings. Him, no. Bill Russell and Wilt Chamberlain, they got the most rings. I think they got the most rings. Oh, Tom Brady got 7. But yeah, that's also one thing about it. You gotta really like you can't hate on like guys like that because they played at the highest level and did it repeatedly, multiple times. Like, and that's not easy. Like playing a sport on the highest level, and everybody's like playing in their prime on the highest level. So it ain't easy. And that's what competition is about though. But yeah, it ain't easy. You just gotta show yourself and show where you at. And this is where it's going. And I like I said, I understand how Scottie Pippen feel. Like, shoot. Like when he left, I carried the team. Like, yeah, you carried the team, but you didn't carry the team far like Jordan. You didn't carry the team far like Jordan. And then I'm not gonna lie, like, to be honest, like all those playoffs, finals appearances, he Jordan wouldn't have been there without Pippen. So we gotta give him respect on that too. Then you also gotta think about like the league from like the 70s, 80s is way different from now. It was no sports science back then. It was no team doctors, no team therapists, no team anything. It was no type of agency to like prohibit to make sure it won't no checks or balances to like protect the players. Like if you think about it, like most of the play, come on, it was the 80s. And we already know what most of these guys were doing in the 80s. I mean, we gotta be honest. Everybody was doing it in the 80s. So I'm not gonna cancel out that situation. And you also gotta think it was the 80s. Jordan came in the 80s. So of course Jordan's gonna play against people that are doing drugs, coke, or whatever you want to call it. Of course he's gonna dominate them. Of course he's gonna dominate people that's already on that's already thinking about something else other than what they came here to do. So I can see that aspect of it. Cause the NBA, most of the guys from back in the day that's from the NBA, they were trash men, journeymen, play basketball on the weekend, type things like that. Not all of them, but a good majority of them. Like yeah, man. He this dude work at the steel mill, but he end up he played basketball on his spare time. And it was like I'm not saying that's how everything was. That's how all the stuff was. But like if you think about like in his early years, that's how the NBA was. Yeah, it was way more physical. It was way more physical. And then not only that, like you also gotta take into understanding. It was a lack of understanding too. They didn't know much. They didn't know. Oh, how could I dribble the ball more efficiently without turning my back? They didn't. They was still backing down, going down a full court press. They was doing a full court press, doing a post move, doing the full court press. So I'm like, yeah, basketball was way physical, but it was also like it was also limited. Yeah, where there's some people that knew how to dribble like a Pistol Pete and Jerry West and all that. But most and majority of people that really played that guard position and really went on a full court press, they won't going down the court bopping and they won't looking like Kyrie AI. They was looking like stiffs. They was posting up back in the day. Barry Ruth had all the home runs and have drunk winning cigar. Yeah, like exactly. Like those was the good old days. when you didn't have to like, oh, your health matters. Because back in the day also they believed cigarette smoking was no, I'm saying it made you better. It made you it enhanced your strength or something like that. But that was a lie. But that was a effing lie. But yeah, but like you just said, like Babe Ruth can't smoking and drinking, playing baseball, still hitting the home runs. Like you think who could I say? Uh Wilt Chamberlain. Come on, Wilt Chamberlain. Yeah, Wilt Chamberlain. He came up in the time of free love. You think Wilt Chamberlain? Yeah, I'll have time for two women, and then I'm gonna get on that court. Then during halftime, I'm gonna go back and do two more women, and then I'm gonna come back and score 50 more points. Come on, man. Things that they used to do then can't do now. And if you do it now, you're looking like a fool. But that's no different from Clay Thompson. You remember Clay Thompson? He drunk beer during after a game. Even Luka Doncic, he drunk beer after a game. And that's also one thing that we need to get out our heads too, because we grew up and see Michael Jordan. Oh, these are our heroes. They're human too, man. We gotta accept them as being human too. They're gonna drink a beer. They're gonna hit a cigar. They're gonna do whatever they do, you know? And that's also one thing we gotta accept. They human too. They got flaws like we got flaws. They just 6 foot tall, know how to play basketball, and and they got money. But other than that, they got flaws too. Will was a beast. He had a big advantage with his height over everyone. Yeah, especially during that time. Cause only like what two tall people, and that was Bill and Will. And everybody wasn't really a threat. It was just those two. But yeah, like like everything in his early years was just a bit off until like, oh, let's come up with sports science. Let's come up with protein powder. Let's come up with this. Oh, if you want to make our players better, they're gonna have to follow such and such. And like I said, I understand it. Because you don't want to have a Delonte West. You don't want to invest your money into somebody like that, and a couple years he just throw his career away. I don't know if it's because of LeBron James or anything like that or whatever. I'm just saying you don't want to invest in a person like that because that's a lot of money. I'm from Virginia, but I live in Louisville. Yeah, I'm living in Louisville right now. Yep, home of bourbon, the Kentucky Derby. What else? Horses. The Louisville basketball team. They love their Louisville basketball team. I'm like, yo, like y'all, they love it down here. When I say they love Louisville Cardinals, they love the Louisville Cardinals. You from Olive Branch, Mississippi? I never even heard of that. How's it? How it is out there? Olive Branch, Mississippi. But yeah, down here in Louisville, don't say nothing wrong about the Louisville Cardinals. Don't say nothing wrong. I think it's astonishing. I'm like, yo, I'm from Virginia. We don't care about our team till like the Final Four. And if it don't hit the Final Four, we like, hey. But they hold on strong all year, win or lose. 10 minutes from Memphis. Well, you ain't really that far from Kentucky. So like you live like on the state line of between Mississippi and Memphis. So like you can just walk on the other side of Tennessee. Well, you can walk on the other side of Memphis You can walk to Memphis and be in Memphis from a 10-minute walk. I think that's the sweetest thing about like living, especially like living in like the center area of the Midwest because everything's so connected. Because that's the same 5 hours from Louisville. Yeah, that's the same thing how it is from Louisville to Indiana because it's a walking bridge connected from Louisville to Indiana. Like that's the unique thing about the Midwest states. Like everything is connected. Like all like everything within that area is connected. But like from Virginia, like the closest state that we got is North Carolina, and we're gonna drive for a while. And the next closest state is DC and Maryland. Well, DC is not a state, but you know what I mean. It's DC and Maryland, so like that's a long. Those are long drives. But the thing about that is like y'all have like not y'all, but like the people that live in the Midwest area, like y'all can like y'all. It's like they're basically like intertwined. That's where Lamar Jackson from. Yeah, Louisville. Oh, I think he played for Louisville. They love him down here. They love Lamar Jackson down here. I'm like, yo, like they love him down here. Like you would think he's from here, but I think he's from Florida. But they love him down here. Like he's an honor. He like for them, they basically make him an honorary Louisville citizen to a certain extent. But yeah, that they love their hometown heroes. My home state, our hometown heroes is Ben Wallace. When the last time you heard from Ben Wallace? Since the Pistons days, right? But yeah, our hometown heroes is Ben Wallace, D'Angelo the singer. But if you ever watched Doug back in the day, they used to be on Cartoon Network. Not on Cartoon Network, but Nickelodeon or Disney. It was on one of them channels. But yeah, the creator of Doug, he's from Virginia. He's from where I'm from. Virginia just remind me of like a small state. It's like what I want to say is like they want to turn it to New York, you know, and like they got like a bunch of transit systems, and I'm like, yo, the city's so small, it don't need like a bunch of transit systems. But other than that, I miss being there though. Yeah, but other than that, I miss being there though. Hey, who's ever in here with me, join me. Join the chat. Get to know Gambit, the director and producer of Ball Boy Cartoons. Give me a second, you guys, or whoever's here. Nobody. Is nobody in the chat? Tag along, join along. Well, there's nobody here to join in. And I got out this, what, first hour. Appreciate you guys for stopping in, stepping by. And I'll probably go live later. So just stay tuned. Or don't stay tuned. But it would be nice for you guys to stop by. And I'm gonna end the live stream. And I appreciate the last couple of people that been here. I'll see you guys later.